Looking for a family-friendly 5-star resort in the Cancun area? Well, we recently stayed at the finest Playa Mujeres hotel, and let me give you an honest review of Finest and what we thought. What's up, everybody? It's Nick with Who Dat Travel. Now, we recently got back from Finest, and I wanted to break down what we really thought and give you an honest review. Now, I'm going to break this review down into 10 sections: location, style, beach, rooms, activity and nightlife, food and drink, spa, weddings, gym, and my overall thoughts. So this should really let you know if the resort is one for you and your family or a group of people that you're going to go with. But if at the end of this you still have some questions, drop them in the comments and I'll be more than happy to get back with you and try to answer your questions. First, let's talk about location. So where is the finest Playa Mujeres hotel? Well, this resort is located north of central Cancun. It's about a 38-minute drive away from the international airport. It is far enough to be away from the hustle and bustle of the city, but it is still close enough to enjoy all of the region's top attractions. However, I will let you know that it's about a $50 trip there and back. So it's almost $100 to be able to go into the city. Now, if you are like us, we didn't leave the resort. We wanted something that was all-inclusive, that just let us be and took care of every need. So we never actually left the hotel. Next, let's talk about the style of Finest Playa Mujeres. The resort does possess a contemporary design. It is quite impressive from the moment you enter that 2-story lobby. The interior is a sleek and slick balance of clean architectural lines. Think creams, whites, light grays, and it is dotted with a pale blue hue of not just one, but 10 different inviting pools. As you explore the grounds, you'll notice occasional pop of color here and there that keeps things interesting. In general, the hotel feels very new. What I liked about this particular resort that it isn't a high-rise building. It blends seamlessly into a lush surroundings, and the highest floor is actually just floor number 7. The immaculately pruned gardens and the peaceful, serene ambiance of the place is perfect and really does feel just nice and clean and a well-groomed area. Let's talk about the beach. Now, you're coming to the Caribbean. Of course you're going to want to know the lowdown on the beach at the hotel. Now, I'm going to be honest. On one of the days it rained on our trip, and the water wasn't quite as blue as the rest, but, well, it rained. You'd expect that. The rest of those days, though, it was absolutely crystal clear, blue, and beautiful. Now, you do also get a soft, powdery white sand and a swimmable ocean, which is a little bit different than some of the Cancun hotel zone. If you're not familiar with that ocean can be particularly rough at times and often very dangerous, especially if you have small children who like to play in the ocean, well, as we do. The island of Mujeres actually protects the finest Playa Mujeres beach a little bit, so the wave action is much less there. The sargassum and seaweed situation that everybody has heard about isn't as bad in this area, but it can strike at any time. There is a tractor that cleans the seaweed every morning and every evening. The good part about this hotel is that the 3 resorts next door are owned by the Excellence Group, so in general they do a great job of cleaning it every day. Having a toddler, well, we tend to spend a little more time at the pool than we do the beach, but the facilities at Finest made things very easy and very comfortable. You'll find a towel hut about every 20 meters or so, and there's no need to carry a towel anywhere you go. There is also a spot to eat on the beach, which makes things very easy for lunch, and we did go there once, and it was pretty good. Now, if you do choose to upgrade your stay to the Finest Club or Excellence Club, you can also enjoy the privilege of a private beach area, which has extra services and facilities, such as an adults-only area, but it also does have raised double loungers with mattresses, beach bags, and a little bit more. Let's talk about the rooms for a minute. Now, if you like plenty of space while vacationing, and let's be honest, who doesn't? The finest Playa Mujeres definitely delivers in this respect. Now, each of the oversized rooms come with a 2-person hot tub. To be honest, the hot tub fits more like 4 people. You could have a small party in there, to be honest. And also, there is a 2-person rain shower, a private balcony, and a sofa bed. But really, the luxury doesn't stop there. You can enjoy a complimentary pillow menu. Yeah, let's clarify that. You can actually order the firmness and the type of pillow that you want. So if you want a feather pillow or a foam pillow, you can order that. Also, they do have turn down service in the evenings. Now, the family suites have an extra bedroom, which you can put the little ones in. And the swim up and the plunge pool suites allow you to swim outside your own door. Let me tell you, with a toddler, the swim up room, absolutely heaven. If you do choose to stay on the ground floor of a swim up suite, you'll find sunbeds and hammocks just outside of your room. So really, you don't even have to leave your own room area. And to be honest, we didn't except to eat. It was fantastic. Now, the room amenities are definitely something to note as well. It's the little extras such as the complimentary toiletries, the all-inclusive room service, which is based off the Duke's lobster and seafood menu, important to know, and the fully stocked minibar including soft drinks, wine, beer, and even the liquor. By the way, the minibar also is stocked with a few snacks including chips, cookies, candy bars, M&Ms, and granola bars. This just makes sure that there is icing on the cake for your stay. The staff is super friendly and will go out of their way to make sure that you have a happy and comfy stay for your room. Let's move on to activities and nightlife. Now, staying away from the hotel zone, of course, you are going to have less nightlife, but staying in an all-inclusive resort, I find myself never actually wanting to leave, and so thus the leaving to see the nightlife of Cancun is a moot point for me. However, they do have nighttime shows, which we'll talk about. And if you are unlike my little one who just wants to stay in the pool all day long and needs something to have some enjoyment with, well, Finest has you covered there as well. Strap in. This list, pretty long. They have 12 pools plus hot water jacuzzis, kayaking, snorkeling gear, windsurfing, paddleboarding, introductory scuba lessons, aerobics and water aerobics, water polo, yoga classes, dance lessons, cooking lessons, beach volleyball, beach football, tennis, basketball, bicycling, table tennis, paddle tennis, darts and board games, archery, air rifle shooting, billiards, fitness center, and cardio conditioning facilities. And there is a children's facility which includes pools, playgrounds, and indoor pavilions. Now, that is going to be in the kids club, and really it is a fantastic place that has different activities throughout the day and the evening for your kids. Now, if your kid is over 3, they are able to be watched by the resort staff, but if they are under 3, an adult must accompany with them into the kids club to go ahead and supervise them and play with them. In the evening, there is live music, and honestly, it turns into a child's dance club, and all of the adults are around watching it, and it truly is it's a fun time. Our little guy always asks to go get ice cream and dance every night. Food and drink. All right, let's be honest. If you're going to be staying someplace and you're not getting any other food or any other drink, this one is going to be important. Sometimes, to be honest, the hardest choice while being at Finest was choosing where to go to dinner. There are 12 on-site restaurants and 16 bars. And to be honest, we tried to get to every one of them, but we did miss out on a couple of them. And my suggestion there is make sure that you are checking what days the restaurants open in the app, because some of them are closed on certain days. So we missed a couple because of this. The others we missed were adults-only restaurants, and we had our little man with us, so we were unable to go to them. I did hear that they were absolutely amazing, though. Now, the breakfast and lunches in the main buffet and restaurant boast a wide range of choices that are satisfying for the whole family. There is choices galore, but those are not your only choices for breakfast and lunch. There are also the sit-down restaurants. Now, if you have a sweet tooth, definitely swing by the sweet corner. We talked about that with my little man wanting ice cream every night. And also during the evening, there's a fashionable Sky Bar, which is a top Duke's restaurant. However, that was closed every night for the weddings. And we'll talk about weddings here in just a moment. For the casual pastimes, enjoy a burger or a beer at the Legend Sports Bar. Now, we didn't necessarily go in there. It has a ton of TVs, definitely a great spot, but we did hit the food truck outside, which is tacos and burritos and burgers. Definitely a great spot to stop. Now, our favorite by far, though, was Duke's Lobster and Seafood, which you are sitting outside with the ocean breeze. You can overlook the ocean, also the main pool, and it was just a great spot. Also, if you want to know more about the food, I am planning to release a future video on what we ate during the week. Definitely subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified so you don't miss that video. Let's talk about the spa. I will say that my spa treatment was absolutely wonderful. In my travels, I do try to take at least a little bit of time and go to one spa treatment at whatever resort that I'm at. Now, Finest does make it convenient if your child is 3 or over, because you can send them to the kids club while you are getting your spa treatment. For us, our little guy is under 3, so my wife went while I watched the little guy, and then during his nap, I went. So I will say that my massage therapist was absolutely wonderful. She provided a truly relaxing time. I got a little bit of champagne. She gave me one of the best massages, I would say the top 3 massages that I've had, and it was definitely a good time. I would say recommend, whatever you want to say, go there at least once during your trip. Now, it is pretty pricey, but it is definitely worth it to be able to just relax a little more on your vacation. Let's talk about weddings. Now, destination weddings are on the rise. That's definitely no surprise now. But Finest was filled with weddings when we were there. I think there was one every day. The Sky Bar, as I said, was closed the entire time we were there for weddings. I will say that it was a little odd to have all of the families, and then you have all of the very obvious wedding parties. They were definitely having their bachelor and bachelorette parties. Being around the kids and being around the bars, that was an interesting thing, but it didn't detract. Most people were pretty cognizant of there being families around. So overall, not a big problem. But if you want to look at it this way, if you want to have a family or children at your wedding, this was definitely a good spot to be able to do that, because obviously families are welcome and kids are welcome at this resort. Let's talk about the gym. Finest had a wonderful workout area that I never used. However, my wife did get up and use it a few times while we were there, while I was back in the room with our little man watching him. Overall, it seemed like a really nice gym. If you're inclined to use it during your stay, the gym was well appointed with new equipment and weights, and they even had fitness classes to choose from, including cardio boxing, Pilates, Fitball, aqua fitness, circuit training, and yoga. All right, you guys have made it. My overall thoughts. So overall, our trip to Finest was wonderful. It was exactly what we needed. It was the first time that we had been out of the country in 2.5 years because of little man's birth and also the pandemic. So it was really needed. Now, we did have a little problems booking, and if you're interested in hearing about that, I will link that video of Buyer Beware. We did have some issues booking it, but once we got there, the hotel staff really did make us comfortable and did whatever they could to make us happy, and that included our little man, which is extremely important to us. Now, we did stay in both a family suite and a swim-up suite. Now, I've got the swim-up suite room tour if you want to see that. For a family that has children that are going to want to spend time in the pool, absolutely get the swim up suite. It takes out that whole ordeal of just having to go to the pool, being able to just get ready right on your balcony or your little deck area and then go right into the pool was absolutely fantastic. We rolled out of bed every morning and just went swimming. Now, we did run into one issue with them cleaning the rooms, because our little guy naps. A lot of the times they wanted to clean the room during nap time. Now, we put the little hanger on the door, and they cleaned our room every day. We would let them know when he was going to be up, and so that was taken care of. But we did miss miss out on turn down quite a bit because he was sleeping or we were still in the room. It just didn't always work to get turned down. But we did get our mini bar restocked all the time, and also the room was clean. So there was never a problem with that. Now, in entertainment, that really surprised me. They are family-friendly shows. As I told you, my little man wanted to dance every night. We did this after dinner, and of course, he wanted to go get some ice cream. It really was a fun night, even for when you have kids. Now, would we go back? Yeah, we absolutely will, probably. Now, we like to try other places, but we liked it so much that I think we will go back. Now, I do hope that you found this helpful. Now, if you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. It really does help spread the video to a larger audience to have them helped as well. And remember to hit that subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when I release new content. With that being said, thanks everybody, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.